Hello everyone, today we are going to see about the pelvic inlet. So first we'll start with the boundaries of the pelvic inlet. The boundaries will start from behind forward. So from behind it is the sacral promontory, then the anterior margin of the ala of the sacrum, sacroiliac joint, arcuate line, iliopubic eminence, pecten pubis, pubic tubercle, pubic crest and upper part of the pubic symphysis. So it will continue on the other side also, and this what I have drawn is the pelvic inlet. In pelvic inlet we have three diameters, that is the antero-posterior diameter, transverse diameter and the oblique diameter. In the plane of the pelvic inlet you can see it is directed downwards and forwards, and any line if you draw perpendicular to this will represent the axis of the pelvic inlet, and uterus will coincide with this axis. So this pelvic inlet, it divides the whole of the pelvis into our upper wider part which is known as the greater pelvis or the false pelvis, and a lower smaller part which is known as the lesser pelvis or the true pelvis. Depending upon the shape of the pelvic inlet we can tell whether it is male or female pelvis. So here you can see it is round in shape, so it is a female pelvis which is also called as gynecoid pelvis. Here you can see the pelvic inlet is heart shaped, so it is a male pelvis which is also called as the android pelvis, whereas in the newborn in both the sexes the pelvic inlet is oval in shape where it is called as the anthropoid pelvis, where the antero-posterior diameter is more than the transverse diameter. Thank you.